Sorry about the wait. Good to be here. And welcome in, Graceland. I will have to check out who that is. I'm not familiar with the name. But we are in day 512 of Begins. Just making sure our stream is up. And then we're going to head over to Inkwood. All of our tools are mended. Alright, testing 1, 2. Looks like our Twitch tab that we're using to monitor the audio is dead. Step back. Alright, there we go. Time to get going. And we're going to work on the ravine. We are live on TikTok, Twitch, and at least for now, YouTube. It seems to be holding up. We're working on tweaking the vocals as well, but that probably won't come up till next time. We changed our... our vibrant visuals from favor visuals to custom, and then we turned down the fog. Was it the clouds? And then we turned, what did we turn up? We turned down the bloom a little bit. So it's not too bad, although this might be one of the cases where we have to put signs subtly around. So that if you're going through the story, you know what visual to use, because the sand I'm not really liking here. Okay, let's, oh, do we, yeah, we could just drop it over there. Let's drop off our zombie meat. And we'll drop off a potato too. Okay. Out of this desert biome. And let's make our way back over to Inkwood. That's some... Oh. I guess we're going to pop in and out of that, but I like the plains and grasslands more. I don't know if that's a setting that could be being able to having it locked in for one would be really nice. Oh, there it is. Any 300 followers on TikTok and make affiliate on Twitch. So if you like the lower key build-based, story-based builds, feel free to stick around. And if you really like it, feel free to share. Alright, I do like the water. I don't know if this would be a matter of turning down the shadows or turning up the quality of shadows. Does seem a little too active for me. Let's sleep and then we'll start our day. Moss mining. Oh, got caught. Okay, let's go get some bone meal. There. Yeah, we could probably do it from there. This side, and that will get us bone meal. But why did it only take half? That was weird. But anyway, let's move on. Sat like this for a long time. So it's nice that the shadow moves, and it moves like 16 times across the block. Oh, hello Potato, welcome in. Hello Gracelyn, welcome in. Good to have you back. Hope your Wednesday's good for both of you. Ooh, the audio sounds really delayed today. One second. We're back. Yeah, my day's pretty well, Potato. How's your day going? And also, it looks like the audio is probably close to a minute delayed now. 30 seconds to a minute. It's been pretty much more than usual. But thank you for the like, Potato. Appreciate it. And thank you for the follow. Doubly appreciate it. Ooh. Oh, I guess our... Oh, it's... Our FPS was pretty low there for a minute, so... In OBS, we had our previews set to our start screen, which has some animations on it. So we changed that over to a slideshow. So hopefully that helps it get a little closer to 60. That seems to help. At least anecdotally. But we also... we have the gaming PC is using a capture card to send over to the streaming PC, so the only rendering that one has nothing to do with vibrant visuals. So hopefully any of the audio stutters go away now. The network should be good. Want something like, let's give a quick view. So let's see if we can get up here and we'll show what we're building. Aww. I was getting pretty good at that. And there we go. Okay. So part of this is we're building a village here on the inside of a cobblestone wall here that kind of goes back, and it was easier to see before the rain and some of the vibrant visuals fog, but you can see some structures back there and the wall coming here along the side. So this is going to be Inkwood, kind of a library town, but the library is actually going to be inside of a well under this hill that when we go into it, it takes us through a controlled tunnel and another about 16,000 blocks away in a straight line. And then we'll have a big, like 750,000 square block kind of library complex there. Kind of, you know, knowledge being below the surface. Another part of what we're working on for a story that we're trying to write around this world is coming from the distance there, coming from Overmorrow. We'll follow this path and come across this bridge into Inkwood, and we need to kind of force that path. So we're building a ravine around 3 sides, and then we'll just have this large lake effect in the back. So we're going to take this ravine down to bedrock and then build a nice bridge here. And then in the story, the bridge would collapse and kind of force our characters to go out like a pedestrian path across the water, heading out towards the story, heading towards Oasis City, but they'll have a detour along the way. So that's what we're kind of building in this area. And welcome in, Janine. Good to see you back. Yeah, the vibrant visuals look pretty good overall. So this is just vanilla vibrant visuals. Well, it's vanilla Minecraft. The vibrant visuals, I selected the favorite visuals yesterday, and today I hit custom and turned down some of the fog options and turned down the bloom a little bit. And then turned up the distance and what is it? And changed from the linear to whatever the other option was as far as some of the rendering, which I think is higher quality. So overall, I like it. I like the way water looks from a distance, so we can kind of fly over the back here and get a look of that. Actually, it kind of looks pretty nice. And then I noticed like sand, the deeper in the water the sand goes, the more of a teal turquoise look it takes on, which is nice. Oh, we could go over here too. So I like that. The things that I don't like are the changing of the sky color from the different biomes. Particularly in Overmorrow, where I'm kind of terraforming a little bit, so it kind of takes away from that. Water at night is almost invisible. If there's no torch nearby to reflect. It gets very clear here, which is nice in the daytime, but I think eventually that's probably going to catch me somehow, and I'm going to fall in the water and not realize it. And in some places, particularly high up in like the desert area, or where it's very sunny, some of the textures get washed enough where it looks almost plastic. Not as even more so than here. But overall, I really like the vibrant visuals. Just trying to tweak what we have available, and then hoping that there's some more sliders that get introduced to turn down a few of those little things. But the shadows are really nice too, and if you watch the shadows, you can see that they tick 1 Minecraft pixel every however many ticks that is. So a shadow will take 16 ticks to go across a block. I don't know how that can be used, but that seems like something someone will figure out a way to use. And then, yeah, this weekend we're going to try for some happy gasting. Because I think we can take the tears and what is it, soul sand? Craft one, and we have a fair amount of tears. And we'll probably find one eventually, but just so that we have one earlier on. Because for builds like this, it would be really nice to have a gas that we can just take up and down to get in out of bigger projects like this. The scaffolding is really nice when we're working on like a building and it's really a concentrated area. And then the elytra is really good for going from big build to big build, traveling that distance. But having the happy ghast fills in another gap of being able to work within a big project and kind of fly around from working point to working point. And also being able to kind of step back and get a feel for how things are looking. Adding a little more flexibility than the scaffolding. Which, while I really like scaffolding, one of the downsides is like if I'm trying to, say, use this to look around, if I want to see maybe what it looks like over here, I have to either build another scaffolding or take it down. So having a mobile, essentially mobile scaffolding with the happy gas, that would be really nice. So that's something I'm looking forward to. But we're going to play with Vibrant Vigils at least for a week or so. And then we might turn on the option to change the graphics mode in game so that we can choose the moments where we want it to kind of come out. And we can go back to kind of classic in the meantime. And that will let us see where water is and let us see the biomes the way that we're designing them. And then we can leave signs, books, and whatnot to say which shader should be used and whatnot as you're going through this if you're following along with the novel eventually. Which, hoping to get chapter 17 outlined today, finish that. And then taking a step back and looking at some of the process that we're using to work on that, see if there's anything we can do to improve the quality or improve the speed of our outlining. Because the way we're going, it will take more time than we would like, and we want to get the book out by the end of the year. I don't know if that will be possible, but that is our goal. Did I just grow that into a tree? I did. I just grew a tree. Okay. Okay, so let's, oh, okay. This water, that is water. All right. Oh, welcome back, Potato. How's it going? Let's collect some of our moss. At least until we come across any mobs, and then we'll have to go sleep. Let's take it down one layer at a time. So let's do 139. Yeah. So yeah, if Jenny or Potato, either of you have any other questions, let me know. Uh-oh. Go over here. Did we? One second. Oh, okay. All right, and our streamers in the other ear are Scotsman UK over on Twitch. And I think Joel Duggan is still on. In any case, I recommend both of them. Joel Duggan is working on, well, he usually works on the Citadel server, but today is trying out Bedrock. He has the Citadel Cafe podcast about movies and TV, and is part of the Spawn Chunks podcast. So if you want some really well done kind of news and thoughts on Minecraft updates, I highly recommend that. They make the release notes much more accessible. Alright, so I think we're pretty good. Yeah, so Joel is still live. Alright. Alright, so let's go drop off some stuff and pick up some more. Oh, hello, Colton. Welcome in. In a matter of sense, you could. So the realm itself is private. So we're trying to build a story. However, if you go to Linktree and look for Mindtrip Media, so linktr.ee/mindtripmedia, you'll find a link to, oh, we've got more stuff. A link to GitLab there, and GitLab has a link to GitLab, which has our world download, and every 6 months we put a new update. There we go. So you could take the world download from there and play your own version if you like. Yeah, there we go. Okay, let's grab a carrot. So right now it would be the January update, but end of this month, maybe second week of July, we'll have the new update ready. So I'd say second, third week of July, we'll have the new update ready to go if you want the June world download, which will have all of the ravine work in it. That wasn't bad. And if you do anything, interesting, feel free to let me know. Curious if anyone actually uses the world and what they might do with it. Because I know it's easy enough to do, a creative world to do stuff with, but curious if anybody wants to use a survival world for stuff like that. This is vanilla Bedrock survival. And for anyone that notices, the screenshots I take are a creative copy of the world download. So I'll make 2 copies and I'll turn one of them creative so I can take the screenshots. All right. And I need to probably turn that into a message at some point too. I don't mind people asking. I just need to find out a quick way to respond to that. Being able to play on the server. Oh, and thank you for the follow, by the way, Colton. I don't know if I mentioned that earlier. All right, we're gonna have to get rid of some of this gravel here. There we go, there we go. We got started much later than we wanted to today, although we were taking care of some other stuff and trying to do a little work on our thumbnail. Trying to make our thumbnails a little more interactive. Or not interactive. Trying to put some more character into the thumbnails, like having them be both consistent, but also be different, but consistent with the story that we're trying to tell. Right? More than just the day number being different. Trying to call out what we're working on and give that a little pop in the thumbnail as well. So slowly trying to incorporate some things like that to make it look a little nicer. All right. Okay. Let's go collect some more. Oh, 40. Okay, let's get rid of some of this moss here. Ooh, wow, that delay in the audio is going to get me today. Oh, thank you for joining, Potato. Have a good rest of your Wednesday, and appreciate you stopping by. See you again another day, I hope. Okay. Ooh. Goodbye, Potato. Hopefully you hear this before you go. Usually the audio is only delayed like 5 or 10 seconds, but today it seems a little bit more. Oh, okay, so let's do something here. Okay, we can do something here. Ooh. Okay, so that's good there. Oh, we can do this. Okay. Gonna have to pop that out. Get more here? Yeah, we can get a couple lines here. Potentially leaving a little moss so that we can come back and use that to get down to the next level. we full? We are full. I guess we can get rid of that. Let's go drop off some stuff. Oh, we don't want to get rid of the gravel, so let's get rid of the cobble. Yeah, this is kind of the plasticky feeling I was mentioning earlier. I don't know if that's the bloom or what that is, because looking up, it looks great. I mean, some of that I think is, it feels like it's a slightly different than before, but it looks a little bit more crisp, although maybe I'm just imagining that, but I think that looks good. But yeah, when it gets close and the sun hits it intensely, it looks a little off. Which I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Like, I could see people wanting that for, you know, maybe a different story that they're telling than the one I'm telling. So, can we... Okay. Okay. Yeah, Joe put it well. Oversaturated during the day. Oh, did we? Oh, we have a... We have a slime. Ooh. All right. Wow, the slimes look very interesting. Oh, we should probably get rid of you. Okay. Okay. So I think we got a screenshot there. We'll show our slimes, but now we can go grab some food. And we'll... Okay, let's just bob and weave and try to take down some of that stuff. Okay. Take down as much of the bushes as we go. Maybe that will help make things a little easier. So that takes care of all of that. Okay. There we go. Can we... Oh, we gotta go over here then. Okay. Down the trees, the tall grass. Ooh. Okay. All right. Let's do this. Let's take this down and try to see if we can level this up some. Oh, we're supposed to go back this far. Bit of all of that. Oop, there we go. Get rid of that. Oh, let's get our copper. There we go, there we go. Let's clear out as much of the moss again. We're making progress. We can see how far we've come down from the lip up there, so we're making good progress. Yes, it's me. I am on Bedrock. Bedrock survival on a realm. Okay. And we are trying out vibrant visuals, at least for the week. We'll probably change it if we're going to do something more intense, like a wither fight or dragon fight, at least as it stands. But overall, I like it. Some things are kind of plasticky or oversaturated in certain lights, in certain biomes. But yeah, I'm sure they'll do some tweaking to it, add in some more slider options to kind of tweak some of the stuff. Because it sounds like it's kicking it off to like a delayed rendering engine or delayed render pipeline. So oh. Oh. Okay. But how are you, Sage? How's it going? Oh. Oh. Hello, Ashley Parker. How's it going? Glad to hear. I am doing pretty well. We're trying out the vibrant visuals today on Inkwood, on the ravine that we're working on. We're moss mining in a little bit for now, kind of swapping between that and regular mining, because we do need a lot of stone as well. But we also want to, just mix it up for the fun. So hopefully trying to get this done in a couple weeks. Let's drop off some stuff while we're here. Oh, we're gonna need that. Oh, is it a carpet? It is a carpet. Our audio is a little delayed, so if I don't respond right away, it's more than likely I have responded, it just hasn't come across the audio yet. Not really new, but small. New in taking it kind of seriously. I've streamed for a couple years on weekends, really casually. The last year or two, I've started trying to take it more serious and make the builds have kind of a story and have purpose, and not just randomly building a little house here and there. Oh, welcome in, Clay Moth. So yeah, if you're talking about the hand cam, it is not a mouse. We are using a trackball M570 Logitech for our mouse, but what you see on cam is a Cyborg 2 from was it Azeroth? and I haven't played with a keyboard other than to like type in chat kind of thing on Minecraft for probably at least 2 years, if not 3 by now. We started off trying the Logitech controller, like a joystick. What else did we try? Oh, we did the Tartarus from Razer, which I recommend as kind of an intro. Yes, Ashley. Yeah, we're trying to kind of grow the channel kind of organically and seeing if people like the slower story-based builds. So I mean, if you like it, feel free to stick around, but no obligation. It's actually really comfortable. So it has a tilt adjustment, and the palm rest is it's not flat; it's fitted to the hand. So the only thing that I add to it is I have like a gel pad for kind of my forearm, so that when I rest it on the desk, it doesn't hit the edge of the desk. Oh, thank you, Ashley. I mean, you're welcome to DM me if you like. And the cyborg here, I mean, I'm only using a fraction of what it can do. It has something like close to 30 buttons. 'Cause each of like the index fingers has a down button, 2 in the back, 1 in the front, and 1 on the side. So that's 5 buttons. So on the pointer and pinky finger, in addition to, there's a button on the if you lift your finger up, and then you have some 2 thumb buttons here. You have like a D stick and then a thumbstick. So this is actually movable in all directions, and you can press it. And the same with like the thumbstick. And the software that they use to customize that works really well with Minecraft. So you can map it to actual keystrokes. I think you're limited to 2, but being able to map to keystrokes is really handy. Which is the hard part of like the joystick. So if you use like a Logitech 360 joystick, Minecraft has a joystick option, but you can't map the buttons to keystrokes easily. I do have that on one of my back projects that will take a while. Ooh, how much was it? I got it on like a Black Friday sale, and I want to say it was like 200, 250 US. But I also got the additional like rubber pad for the no slip, and some of the upgrades that you can add on to it. So you could get it a little cheaper if you don't go for any of like the thumb caps, and I got like the metal sticks for some more durability. I got it mostly to try with Minecraft, but I, Satisfactory and Diablo 4 and other games too, so it works out pretty well. Yeah, I have, well, because I don't have a profile pic of me, but it's my logo. There should be a banner pic up there, although it could probably be better. The alerts I need to fix, I think, because I do have some Stream Element alerts and some Streamlab alerts. But those are all things on my list. Once I hit affiliate, I plan to take another step there. It didn't take me very long, like a week to get used to the controls, but I'll caveat that with I was probably playing a year or so with the Razer Tartarus, which is similar. It's more like a numpad with a thumbstick on it. So it's a little bit easier to get used to if you're going straight from a keyboard or mouse setup. And I think that was a little cheaper too. I want to say that was probably like $100 or so back when I got it. So it's probably even cheaper now. Yeah. I'm mm, yeah, I'm trying to be careful of the ads. Trying to do well, like a Joel Duggan Pixel Riffs where hopefully I can control the ads a little bit. But yeah, those are all things that I'll look at. But well, they did make some changes recently. But as far as I knew, I had to be affiliate to uh, uh, take bits or get any kind of subscriptions. Yeah, I don't know if I would want to go partner. Yeah. Yeah, thank you for the notes, Clay. Appreciate it. Yeah, I definitely want to be careful. I want to do it more serious and make sure that it still has the same kind of feel. Yeah, that's what I hear. So I don't know that I would want to go partner. I think I'd probably just cap out at affiliate and just make sure that things feel fun, for lack of a better word. I don't want it to like turn into nothing but ads or anything like that. Which I guess when I get to that point, another option I could have is I have been transferring things from Twitch to YouTube VOD channel, but I could just have OBS record everything and then transfer that to YouTube, and then I would be able to put VODs up that don't have ads. Not quite the same experience, but at least it would be out there. And oh, thank you, Clay. Appreciate the AFK. And just on those notes, yeah, we have a Discord. We want to kind of keep it semi-private. I don't know about any overlays just yet, but once I'm in a good position for affiliate, I will keep you in mind, Ashley. And if you want to, DM me with like a blue sky or anything of like a portfolio of work, I'll take a look at it. Oops. Oh, I need more gravel. Oh, and thank you for the follow, Clay and Ashley. Appreciate it. It's just Mindtrip Media, Ashley. And if you need to link to any of the other socials, you can find it on Linktree. Linktree. Yeah. Yeah, so you can find it on the link tree there and message me. At some point, I won't be able to take those kind of requests, but for now, I'm entertaining it. And then if trying to build a what do you call it? A process where if someone is making overlays, they can mention it, and if it's something that I want to share, then I can. Do I have a? I can kind of promote other artists that I think kind of fit with this story that we're going with. Do I have a Discord? There is a Discord, but it is something I'm keeping closed for now. I'm trying to work out how best to attach that to something like Patreon, which I also have. So that we can keep it kind of focused on a more active community, to try to keep some of the spam and trolling down. If you just click the link, it should take my link tree, and that has all the links to all my social media and all the projects that I'm working on. So let's see. Yeah, it's the Instagram is the second one down under the sharing and inspiration tab under Linktree. Yeah, and so clicking that should then take you to the Instagram page. We gather all our stuff? Okay. We didn't grab any more bone meal, so we'll have to do this. Oh, that's another thing I like. I'd save the link then. I just pulled it up and it was working for me. Let me pull it up on a different device. Oh, my. It should be the same. You should be able to search Mindtrip Media on any platform, and that should get you to my accounts. Sometimes there might be a space between Trip and Media, but that you should be able to search for Mindtrip Media, all one word, and find it. Oh, thank you, Ashley. I'll check that out after stream. So we're gonna stream another 20-30 minutes, so I'll check it out after that. Let's go drop off our moss and a little less dilly-dallying and a little more moss mining. Yeah, we'll check it out after stream, Ashley. But thank you for your interest. And grab that, okay. Oh, thank you for the lurk, Ashley, by the way. Appreciate it. Alright, so maybe we can go up here. Can we get up this way? Did we think far enough ahead to leave a path up? So far, it looks like we did. We did leave us a path. We thought ahead a little bit. Oh, okay, so we can't put anything in there. But we can drop off a good number of stuff down here. Right, perfect. Let's grab some... Can we sleep? Monsters nearby. Monsters nearby. How far away? Oh, is it? It's in there. That's got to be what it is. That has to be what it is. That has to be. Oop. Did we? Oh, we need to check our stream again. Or we need to check our Twitch again. Oop. Do not get distracted while zombies are around. Okay. Maybe that will help. Although I guess if drowned spawn, that will still be too close. Yeah. So we're going to have to go into the city into Inkwood to sleep. I do like the effect of a little lava like that, kind of lighting up a little feature in the distance. So I do like the idea of vibrant rituals, and I think that they will get it right. Or just a few tweaks. And some more tooltips. So I think bloom is something like the brightness around the torch. But having more explanation of how that affects things in game would be nice. Oh, wait, why did it stop glowing? So now it's glowing. When it gets dark, it gets a little less halo-y. That's interesting. That's interesting. All right, so what we're going to do... Oh, we slept, so now we want to go... and come down. Now, we just need a superhero pose when we do that, and we're all set. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with switch on a monitoring PC. Our Joel stream stopped again, so we have to refresh that. Joel Duggan, who is a Java player, so it's interesting to see how everything goes for playing Bedrock the first time. And I do have trying Java on my list of things to do. Because as I understand it, with the seed generator, they're supposed to be in line now. And then with that, I'm thinking that some of the tools that can convert worlds between the two might do a better job. I'm kind of curious if I can convert this world to Java and then do some things there. I mean, I wouldn't be able to do it back and forth, but it would be interesting. Oh, did our stream stop? Yeah. I don't know why, but Twitch on our Chromebook used to do really well, and the past week or two, streams just kind of stop. And I can't isolate it to the Chromebook or network connections or Twitch yet. But because I'm trying to be more, well, professional, as well as just kind of putting the mistakes out there as I go, so helping others who might want to do this. And when the audio cuts out, it makes me think of some of the earlier days when I would be talking on mute for extended periods of time. Not that that still doesn't happen, but I am much better about it. Although now it has to be more intentional to mute because we switched from a Razer mic to a Shure SM7B. So it doesn't have a on mic mute. We'd have to use our like Scarlett Solo to turn things down or mute it in OBS directly. That makes it a little more challenging to forget to unmute. Not that it isn't possible, but all right. Okay. Okay. Testing one. Did our audio monitor's going, so it has to be just the Twitch side of things. So we'll just keep going. Do we have any? All right. All right. Can we drop off more stuff? Ooh. Let's drop that off. Okay, that's good. Can we get in there? Oh, perfect. Okay. Cool. Lines. 4. Okay. Take care of these. Huh. So I'm trying to reset our stream. Oh. Alright, let's get some of this out of the way. It won't hurt to do a little regular mining here. Okay. Let's... Okay. Oh, on the idea of, eventually making affiliate and whatnot, we would increase our stream links too. So we're doing a little bit longer today, but we definitely do 2 to 3 hour streams on weekends whenever available. And during the week, we probably have to cut down the number of streams, but try to keep at least the hour streams going during the at least two to 3 days during the week. I mean, as many as we can, but try to do a minimum of 2. Okay, so what do we got here? Got some trees. All right. Time. Okay, so hour and 10 minutes so far, so we'll do another 20 minutes. Oh, are we full? We are. So let's see if we can drop off some of the stuff we don't need, like zombie meat, the granite, the diorite. Okay. Oh, the stone. I mean, we'll need it later, but don't need it right now. Okay. Put a torch there. Okay. There's somewhere else we can get some gravel that we could then use to fill in that hole behind us. Alright, this will work. Fill that in. Fill this in. And grab some more gravel, and somewhere over here is that water. There it is. Okay, maybe we'll just do it here so that we can stand on this and then get more of the water back here. Yeah. So we want to hit that. Oh, we just can't do it too fast or it does that. Okay. Let's hug the wall. See how far we can get. Oh. Who are you? Oh. That's an interesting look. Thought you were the trader for a moment. Did we get everything there? Oh, we're just gonna have to wait on that one then. Okay. And we're just gonna have to run out. And now I guess we'll find out if our torches under that overhang were enough, or if there's an... Oh. There's another spot. Okay. Have some flint and stone, and then... Oh, I tried slipping in there. Yeah, monsters nearby, so... It's gotta be maybe on the other side here. Can we get up there? Oh, I think we can go down here. Oh. Let's... That, okay. That work? Ooh. Let's take out... Let them work on that. Light this area up, and then we'll go grab a carrot. And we'll just fly into Inkwood. Take a nap. Let nature take its course. And then get back to some moss mining. Alright, let's grab... Alright, so... I was just looking, by the way, like, this bridge isn't gonna curve like this. We're gonna make it look proper over here and look up the correct bridge terminology to use, as our background is not civil engineering, but we want to at least use some of the right names. I mean, we're not going to use any real physics, but I'm liking the way that it's going. You can see how far we got down there, just straight up mining, and now we're taking our step area there with the moss mining, and then we'll hit that. And that's pretty close. You can see the deep slate down there, and then from there we'll go to bedrock. Yeah, that looks... That shadow is going to get me. Keep thinking somebody's sneaking up. But that looks pretty good. And same thing on this side too. I mean, we're leaving ourselves a little way up, but we'll take that down. And this will also kind of feed into as we go around on the side there. And this is the corner. Okay. We don't need that. Can we do something here? Let's grab some of the minerals here. Okay. Okay. Oh. Oh. That takes care of that. Okay. We do a little bit more of this gravel so that we can switch it up for our bone meal and have a little more effect. There we go. Right. That works out. Trees. There we go. Just keep track here. Keep pushing forward here. Oh. Yeah, we can do this. Okay. Here are... Oh. You don't... Oh, two. Okay. Sun bleached slime or something to... Alright, so I'll save a screenshot of that. I'll try to remember to do a... Since we're not mending our tool today, we'll make a note to try to do our little 360 clip at the end of the stream. So I don't know how it will look, but our plan is we've been taking little 30-second or so clips at the end of the stream from our, oh, I can't see it from here, from our clock tower, looking down here and doing a 360 so to see how the ravine and the lake take effect. And then we're trying to stitch all those together and DaVinci Resolve and see how it looks. The idea is to get something that is at least feels inspired by the replay mod. Yeah, because we can't use replay mod and but hopefully, I mean, with Vibrant Visuals being here, hopefully we get something like that eventually. Oh, hey Clay, welcome back. So, 19. So yeah, we'll make another, maybe another 2 passes. We'll see how that goes. because it doesn't feel like we're too far from here, and this isn't all that far from the dripstone there, which is close to deep slate. And the front, I guess, is the longest too, so the sides will take some work, but I feel like they'll go faster. And then we are also working on framing up. Oh wait. Oop. Oh, good. Okay, there we go. What we were trying to say before we got interrupted by the slime. Oh. Well, is it a friendly cat? What we're saying, yeah, we're trying to framework a bunch of projects and then bounce between them. I'm gonna maybe put them up for consideration at the beginning of each stream. So like the library, Oasis City, some of the bigger projects, and like a sub thing in there, like building a hall or house or whatever. Oh. I would take that as good luck then if the cat is friendly. Do we have any more? No, we don't have any more. I have 3 cats now. They're thank you for dropping in, Clay. Appreciate it. Hope to see you again sometime. Enjoy the rest of your day as well. Got here. Okay. Okay. Oh, let's take out the rock. Grab some more moss here. In there. Okay. Grab our coal. Does this work? Okay. Let's drop off more. Right. Oh, we're 21, 26. Okay, so I think we'll just pick up a few little pieces down here and then we'll do our outro because that'll be about an hour and a half. Uh-oh. That was good. I mean, wow, that takes out a lot whenever we get a creeper in the moss. But anyway. Let's go drop off some stuff. Are we caught? No, we're not caught. Let's go test our bed again. Oh, monsters nearby. Okay. We have any? We have iron, copper. Okay. Take this stuff with us. Oh, that's a horse. Great. So we'll sleep. We'll drop off some stuff. We'll do our little clip, and that will be our stream. Need to get around to some of our writing and other projects. All right. We will do this over here. We'll lay down all of our copper ore. Then we'll fortune it. And we'll collect that ore and we'll put that in our furnace. Fortune, right? Okay, good. There we go, there we go. All right, so let's go put. We can put that in there, and then if we have enough iron, we can make one of these, right? Yeah. Right, and then we can put yeah. Put a chest up there and then put all this copper in there. Not gonna worry about the iron. Oh, but we should probably take that out. The iron in here. Okay. Right, now it's gonna do its thing and do a lot of that. Alright, so I think we're good. We got all that dropped off, like we said. We're gonna just take our ladder up to the clock tower, to our 360. Alright, Oh, we're gonna need to start over here. What's our time? 32 and 30. Okay. Gonna do a little 360. And that's good. 3230. And we'll come over here and then we'll fly back real quick. All right, so 3230 to 3320. All right. So with that, what did I? Anyway, thank you for joining day 512. Thank you for joining J512 of The Journey Begins. If you want to check out more of what we're working on, you can check us out on Linktree. And the link for that will be on our outro screen here in a second, but it's linktr.ee/mindtripmedia. That will have links to our Blue Sky, Pinterest, TikTok, Twitch, the VODs for this over on YouTube for now. And any of our other projects are over there. So if you like the story-backed builds, feel free to check us out there and support us. If you really like it, feel free to share it out. And thank you, Moth, Ashley Parker for the likes and follows, and also Potato, Colton, Sage, Jenny, and Gracelyn. Thank you everybody for the likes and follows, and even viewing helps. So with that, we will be back in Inkwood tomorrow working on our ravine. So with that, we will see you tomorrow when the journey continues.